Welcome to our channel. The goal of this channel and the podcasts that we're going to be publishing is to educate the general public on recent Nevada Supreme Court decisions so that you can know what your rights are in various fields of law. Today, I want to talk about impeachment. You may have heard the word impeached before. Back in the 1990s, our President of the United States, William Jefferson Clinton, was impeached. Well, a lot of people have heard the word, but they don't really know what it means. And I'm specifically going to discuss this in the context of courtroom procedures. But impeached basically means that somebody was caught lying and their honesty is called into question. So, in the court context, that is extremely crucial if you want to win your case. You want to prove that either the other side is lying or the other side's witnesses are lying. And that will bolster your case that you're telling the truth. In family court, it's very important for dividing children or dividing assets to show that you're being honest, the judge can trust you in what you say, and the other side is being dishonest and trying to take advantage of the judge. So, how do you catch somebody in lies? How do you impeach a witness or a party at trial? Well, you do it with evidence. You do it with testimony, with your own witnesses, with your own client perhaps. You do it with exhibits, writing documents that are perhaps writings of the witness in the past that are now inconsistent with whatever testimony they're bringing in front of the court. And text message, for instance, could be a prime example. I recall a time when my witness on the witness stand was being cross-examined by opposing counsel. And he said that he never received any texts with regard to the child and what was going to happen over a holiday weekend. And he never got them and he never responded to them. So this was to show that the other side was unreasonable in not letting him see the child. Well, it was pretty easy to disprove because not only did the opposing party have their cell phone, which showed that they sent texts to my witness's cell phone, but it also showed that my witness responded to those texts. So that was a prior inconsistent statement done via text that made my witness look like a complete liar on the witness stand. And it was very hard. In fact, it was impossible to rehabilitate my witness. It destroyed my case in large part, having a witness lie on a witness stand. I had no idea beforehand he was going to lie. And he got caught lying by opposing counsel. So prior inconsistent statements are a great way to impeach someone. Another would be witnesses. I call a witness to the stand that completely contradicts what somebody else that previously testified had said. And if I have multiple witnesses, then it's not just one person's word against one person's word, it's multiple witnesses' words against one person's word. And it's easier for a judge to say, you know, I believe that one person is lying than those 5 people. So you impeach a person's credibility through prior inconsistent statements, through witnesses, and then there's other evidence such as video or journals. Facebook is an example. Facebook is an online journal for all intents and purposes. So I recall a case when one of the witnesses, the opposing party, said they never left the state with the children. And I had Facebook printouts showing them on a beach in California during the time when they said they never left the state. Now, prior inconsistent statement, impeachment evidence such as that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to win the case. It just shows the judge that that person is willing to lie. Of course, that person could just say, oh, I simply forgot. I didn't remember that, or, I wouldn't have lied about it. I didn't mean to lie about it. And then if I can show that they were there for like 2 weeks, and spent thousands of dollars in Disneyland or what have you, it's going to be harder for them to say that they forgot. So I can layer a lot of evidence on top of each other to show somebody is a liar. A lot of times judges get tired of hearing all this evidence showing a person's a liar and says, I get the point, counsel, you can move on to the next point. Because that doesn't necessarily mean that person's a bad parent. It just shows they're a liar, right? So if it's in a child custody context, I have to show why they're a bad parent. Lying is just part of it. And the nature of the lies may be more important than the fact that they lied. So if they're lying about things that are extremely crucial to their ability to parent or the other parent's ability to parent, that may be more relevant than that they forgot that they had a DUI a year ago or something of that nature, which may not be extremely relevant. I do want to bring in stuff that shows they've lied, but the stuff that shows they've lied about the most important substantive issues is far more important. There are other ways to impeach a witness or a party, but those are 3 very good examples. Witnesses, prior inconsistent statements, and other evidence such as photos that you can get from Facebook perhaps, videos, messages left on voicemail. I never cursed out my ex in front of the children. Never would do that. And then you show a voicemail they left where they're cursing out their ex on a voicemail and you hear the children in the background. And that's a substantive issue. That is very important for a judge to hear to make a determination on child custody. So anyway, that's what impeachment is. And if you recall, William Jefferson Clinton lied about having sexual relations with that woman, Monica Lewinsky, and eventually had to tell the truth because a dress surfaced that had his DNA on it. And you can imagine how his DNA got on the dress of that woman, Miss Lewinsky. And in the words of the famed and late Johnny Cochran, if the dress is a mess, you must confess. I'm Nevada attorney Anthony Wright. Please subscribe below and leave comments, but remember, comments are not confidential in a public forum.